Happy Sunday, all. Welcome in or welcome back. This is my 2 cents. I rarely respond to the rhetoric floating around regarding Lucasfilm these days, as many of the creators have and will cover them expertly in their own way. I have spent the better part of 5 years writing my ongoing Ahsoka narrative, only clenching my anxiety once in a while when Ahsoka news is prevalent, hoping that what I have written continues to fit into the narrative canon amidst the obvious retcons and sentiment regarding what could be logically assumed. I cannot sit in silence, however, regarding the recent news involving REY Skypatine. Anyone that has read or listened to what I have written will already know any objection I may have with REY's sudden ascendancy has nothing to do with sexism whatsoever, rather the character itself. Since 2019, we've all covered or heard the overriding sentiment regarding her character in not the best terms. So I asked myself, how is she now the franchise character moving forward? And moreover, will she be the new Obi-Wan? All of these things are a matter of context, and I understand that. Her story takes place in a universe 30 plus years removed from the saga we are all intimately involved in. The point that needs to be made is simply how she could possibly get there. Attaining power is different for everyone, yes, but a written character, any written character, must earn that power. The REY we were presented with was nothing more than a task solver with no clear-cut ambitions, overriding the propensity to simply survive. For the detractors, losing one's parents in the manner she lost hers would be akin to the most severe emotional blow imaginable. But outside of some fantastical dream state that promises their return, there is little to no suffering that I had perceived, no matter how many times I tried rewatching the sequels. I make this point simply to draw the comparison to Ahsoka herself. From Christophsis through the end of the season 1 of her own show, and all the formative challenges faced between, there is little to no breathing room that would allow her the time to wallow in defeat or fold herself into a contemplative ball wishing for a more sedate life. From the whiny, zealous, and pompous Padawan most people hated through the earliest stages of the Clone Wars to the methodical master of both lightsaber and the Force that is grounded in wisdom, experience, and courage, and strategic thinking that have molded her into one of the most well-rounded characters ever, in my opinion. How then is Ahsoka overlooked when we consider the future of Lucasfilm's decision-making? If she is dead through Rey's ascendancy, then how? Because Togrutan lifespans well outpace humans. Surely it is something to be revealed in her upcoming second season. In the Mandoverse movies or movie, I am still uncertain what the facts are in that regard, but I just don't understand how we've gotten here without allowing for explanations told through stories of any kind. They don't need to be on the screen, large or small, to flesh out a character. They don't need to be the ongoing narrative I am writing, but they do need to be explained, because this simply doesn't make sense to me. On another note, I think Daisy Ridley has the hardest job Hollywood could have ever thrown at any actor, and the way she has portrayed the character is nothing short of jaw-dropping and amazing. No portion of the issues I have with the character are in reference to Daisy herself, and if Rey is indeed the future as made public, the character couldn't be in better hands. The sum of this video is just a reflection on the headline and nothing more. It isn't a statement regarding what was versus what is to be, only that character definition needs to be an agenda regardless of who is telling the story.